An 18-year-old female has died in clinic following Contagious the flu viral infection. Bethany Goer, of Applecross in Wester Ross, had been affliction of the viral infection at household up it advanced in pneumonitis. She was airlifted to Rigmore Clinic in Inverness wherever she died recent Friday. Her mom Heath Teal pay homage to her nice lady, description her as same top child I could include always willing to. 8 of the 53 human beings purified in intense thoroughness units in Scotland in the history 2 weeks include dead, though officials tense they may include had main public health issues and the mortality rate bet was comparatively cheap. In a Facebook position, Bethany's mom told, "My nice child Bethany Goer was undertaken of me day yesterday. She had been affliction of a flu viral infection, that became pneumonitis. She was airlifted to Rigmore in me by her party day yesterday night, wherever she rapidly degraded. The personnel in intense thoroughness could not include done more than, she was taking into account the top possible treat of a crew of 8 people for above 2 hours, they tested all probable but sorrowfully in spite their top efforts she didn't do it. I am break, the lower has fall out of my planet. I include my mum in me, and my beautiful son Danny Goer who are both of sense the identical losing as I am. Lifetime will never be the identical once again. Bethany, I loving you to the Luna and behind, I ever include and I ever will, you were the top child I could include always willing for and I will ever be the proudest mum in the planet. I include no more than speech. I'm really desolate. Sleeping tightly my nice lady, your sibling and I will loving you ever, you will never be out of my thoughts as length as I dwell." Bethany leftward Plockton Top High School recent year and was in the medium of a year out up planner to research obstetrics in Aberdeen. The high school told the ex-vice chief lady was a type, considerate and talented undergraduate who had been a excellent part pattern to junior school students. She was amongst students who remain in a dormitory in Plockton due to range they include to journey of their homes to visit classes. Plockton Top High School told, "It was a benefit for all of us to include learned Bethany, to include named her in her year in the high school and to include kept pin in her following she leftward. It is tragical to miss who so youthful and the thoughts of the entire high school and the dormitory are in Bethany's household at the sad period." She told, "We've named Bethany increasing up of creature a youthful lady. She was ultimate in each path. Lot of devotion and loyalty. She's treated really difficult in her teaching. We're yet mourning as a society for the losing of Ollie as so he's go at a really difficult period for us." NHS Upland told it was incapable to commentary on person cases, but how human beings in flu symptoms who had a length-term care state, a weak immunity framework, were pregnant women or above the age of 65 should pin their GP. A representative told, "Down there is no testimony how it, same newest flu outburst, is especially bad or how we include more than of it in the region rather than we would wait. Same flu vaccination is the top defense we include versus the distribution of flu and it isn't too deceased to get grafted. Human beings affliction in influenza-like symptoms should coughing or cough in tissues and bin them once, clean their hands routinely in laundry soap and hot water supply and often pure routinely used surfaces to halt the distribution of influenza. Escape possessing superfluous pin in some human beings if you or they include symptoms of influenza." Weak figures liberated by Public Health Protect Scotland, HPS, on Thursday showed an growth in cases of flu of 46 per 100,000 human beings in the recent 1 week of December to 107 per 100,000 in the at first 1 week of January. The formal figures show, fair above part of the circulatory strains of flu matchstick such in the 2017/18 vaccination, and largest are believed to be the HR3N2 tension named as Australian influenza, following problems the viral infection inflicted in Australia. Questions include been requested in latter days on low flu immunisation understanding rates for NHS personnel, in HPS once again calling all who is acceptable for vaccine to do so. The HPS paper told, vaccine of such acceptable for season flu remnant the largest essential preventive action to bring flu.